Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Bigfoot and Coffee. I'm your host today, Charles Mills. It is January 19th, 2025. And yes, I am back on the cough drop thing. I got a little cough. Glad everybody's here. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road, guys. Everybody. Super happy to be here. Good morning, everybody. Les Snow, how are you? Donnie Moose, what is going on? Who else we got? Dillo, what's up, my friend? Johnny Luke, I see ya. Everybody, good morning, people. Good morning, good morning. So, yeah, those are little whoopers. Dillo just sent me a picture. Yesterday was their birthday party. Cool, huh? All right. Floyd Randall, the man, what's up? Rick, good morning. Good morning. And tea for me. He's drinking tea. Rick's drinking some tea this morning. I am drinking Black Silk. Drop a comment. Let Outdoor University know and me what you guys are drinking today. Please, I like to know. I'm doing the Black Silk thing. Oh, I need this coffee this morning. Feeling a little under the weather today. Uh, had to walk Forbidden Lake yesterday. Got there, caught a bunch more perch after the last update. Yeah, my hair looks like crap. I know. Really big perch yesterday. Uh, did really well. Super happy that I got to get out there with one of our members, Tim, who is also a friend of mine. Uh, we became friends actually through Outdoor University. He used to watch all the fishing stuff on Outdoor University. I think before Bigfoot was even here on this channel. So, good morning, Soundwave. Good morning, man. Good morning. So, I've been watching some of your stuff, Soundwave. You know, keep it up, man. You know, you're gonna get some good evidence down there, I believe. You know, it seems like there should be some good squatching down there where you're at in Florida, Skunk Ape. So, Moose says, good morning, Soundwave. Floyd Randall says, good morning, Donnie and Johnny. So, sorry, guys. So, let us know. Says, hello, Soundwave. So, guys, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we have hunts coming up. And man, it's supposed to be brutal. So, it's going to be a cold one out there. But I'm assuming. Oh, Billy, all right. Billy made it. So, I'm assuming. Wild hair on my mustache and it keeps touching my nose. Um, so I'm assuming. Hold on here. Okay, making sure we didn't send something in. So I'm assuming that they're going to be moving. The Sasquatch will be moving, trying to stay warm. Not only trying to stay warm, but trying to uh, harvest some caloric value too. Also, so I'm really, really, really interested in getting out there and seeing if we can see maybe some tracks in the snow, uh, stuff like that. That would be a really good thing if we could get on a trackway where we could, especially a fresh one, and follow them. Uh, I'm going to be checking water sources, like pond. I'll check the pond. Uh, I'll check. Billy Meyer says, "How cold is it there right now?" It is. Hold on. I don't know. My computer don't tell me. My phone should. Oh, hold on. Uh, it says it's 24 degrees right now. But that's the high today. That's what it says. So we're supposed to get later today. And I'm talking blistering cold. All right, Dilla says it's 19, so I'm probably wrong. Because usually my computer will tell me, Charles, I was just wondering if you was going to that pond with a big. I'm going to try to get over there. That's what I was just talking about, Les. I'm thinking maybe they're walking the edge of it, looking for some kind of a food source. Because there's no open water, so I don't know if they break through the ice or how they would, feed themselves in there. Oh, Billy Myers got a new puppy. I see. Okay. Super busy with your new puppy, huh? Cool. Yeah, there's a huge cold front coming. It's 59 degrees here now, Moose says. Uh, that is high. 26 tonight, supposedly. And he's in South Georgia. That is cold for South Georgia. Um, yeah, the inauguration's coming up. They've moved it inside, Donald Trump's inauguration. They have moved that inside because of the weather, guys. So, listen, try to stay warm out there, okay? Because this week's going to be rough. I mean, we're getting towards the end. Okay? We're getting towards the end of January. So, spring's right around the corner. Okay, so we just got to hang in there a little bit longer. It's 33 here in Massachusetts, supposed to snow today. That's what Johnny Luke says in Mass. Um, what else do we got here? Just making sure. Staffshire, territory. All right, just reading. It's a terrier, a Staffordshire Terrier, purebred. That's the puppy that Billy got. His brother is coming today for my granddaughter. Okay, that's cool. Right on, Billy. So that's where we're at with the hunts. They're coming up. I'm just gonna have to bundle up, suck it up, Buttercup. Right? Uh, you know. Hopefully, I feel better. I'm a little under the weather today. My chest is hurting a little bit today. So I took my medicine this morning. Hopefully that will go away here in a little bit, and I can get my day rolling. I pay for my guy. She gets here. Hers free. Guy says Charles. Billy Myers sounds crazy. No, she's not. She's good people. Oh my God, Les, that's burr. Yeah, it's cold. Les, it's 3 degrees here in Missouri. Oh my Lord, Les. Well, man, try to stay warm. You know, you know. What's the temp over there by you, Floyd? Oh, yeah, that's cold. Whew. Wow, less time to go swimming, Dillo says. No, not happening, you know? Bluto, what's up? What's going on? Did you have a good perch dinner last night? I let my buddy take him home uh, so he could, you know. Oh, he's a she. My bad. Yes. Billy Myers is not. I made that mistake for a long time until she jumped all over me one day. Yeah. Billy Myers is a girl. Okay. Uh, yeah. Hey, Floyd Randall, first of the day, he says. Floyd come out throwing jabs at people. Floyd donated $20. Guys, thank you so much, Floyd. Let's drop some TYs for Floyd. I want to see some big TYs today, guys. Please. Big hug to you, Floyd Randall. Thank you so much, man. It is extremely, extremely appreciated. This is a fan funded channel. Okay. You guys are the reasons why Outdoor University functions. You are the reason why we can get out, we can hunt, look for Sasquatch, fish, hunt, um, you know, and live the life that I live. It's because of generous donors like you. So, Floyd, I want you to know that that is great. Donnie says Billy's probably hot. uh, Probably, but we don't know. So, um, Billy Miles, it's cold from them too. Yeah. Bluto says, "Way to go, Floyd! I just dropped $1,000 in repairs to my 2013 Ford Escape. What was going on with your Ford Escape, Bluto? You know, Floyd says it's around 20 degrees out there by him. I hope you're staying warm, Floyd. All right, seriously, Wilbur, what's up? Good morning. Hmm. Oh, coolant week. Dang. All right. Well, did you get it fixed? I hope you got it fixed. You know. Um, what else? Just reading some of your comments here. You know. So we do got the hunt coming up. Two of them. No, three of them. Sorry. I'm just not with it, man. I woke up at like 7 o'clock, and I'm usually up around 5. Um, I don't know. My body was just telling me, dragging all the equipment in the ice yesterday, drilling a million holes, and I didn't take the power auger, which I should have. So we had to hand crank a bunch of holes yesterday, but we did pretty well yesterday on the perch, which is what I was expecting. Uh, Once we found the right depth and everything, we did very, very, very well. Anyways, now that everyone is here, guys, let's go ahead and get this prayer out of the way. Lord, forgive my hair. I know, I know. Uh, Dear Lord, I thank you. I thank you that you allow us to use this platform for the camaraderie and the love that we share here at Outdoor University with each other. Lord, I ask that in 2025, you further our research, help us discover the world around us, lead us into the loving hands of our neighbors and friends. Lord, I ask that you protect and guide those who are stuck in addiction of any kind. Lord, I also ask for some personal things today. Lord, I ask that you make me a better person. Teach me your will. Teach me what I should be doing. Show me what my wrongs are and help me correct them. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, who shed his blood on the cross. Amen. All right. There we go. Oh, Les. Hey, Les Snow. and Floyd. And Floyd, I'll be in line, buddy. Yeah. Les donated $20. Thank you so much, Les. Big ODU hug to you, Les. Big ODU hug to you. Super big hug. Let's see some TYs for Les, guys, please. Drop some TYs for Les, and don't forget about Floyd Randall. It is greatly appreciated. What would convince you to see that Bigfoot, a type of people, natives, say? What would convince me, he says. I can give you a million reasons why I'm not convinced that they are 100% human, because they would have evolved as humans evolved. Um, Even if their evolution was behind ours, they should still be using tools and building and fire and stuff like that. What would convince me that they were would be some more extensive DNA testing. Uh, what convinces me that they're not is there's one species of human. There's not no different subspecies or any other thing that we know of. The closest thing would have to be a Sasquatch, according to the DNA evidence that we have, that a few other researchers have. Um, that would have to be determined by science, and it would have to be determined by science in a DNA realm. Excuse me. Um, Chest is hurting today. Charles, I want and need a hunt today. I can't today. I have to go help my buddy Tom today. Pray for the people from the wildfires. Oh Lord, that is just that is such a disaster down there over in California. Heartbreaking, heartbreaking, man. Heartbreaking. Well, I sent his brother picture too. I pray for all of them. Yeah, we need to get them people on our prayer list. Speaking of that, Tina, if you're here, we need a update on Ryan, and I need an update on Nova. Tack, what's up? So, um, let me get an update, guys, please, on Nova and on Ryan. Okay, it's important. The Earth had many subhuman species living on this planet at one time. Yes, it did. That used tools and everything else. That is correct. It did have a lot of species, but only one evolved. All the other ones died off. Um, if they haven't have died off, they would have evolved as we did. You know what I'm saying? 60 mind of 30. LOL. 60ish mind of 30. What we got? Tina, are you here? Where's Tina? Yeah, we need an update on Nova, and we need also um an update on Ryan, please, guys, if you're here. Less I know you're here. So let me know how Nova's doing, man. You know, because I've really been praying for Nova and Ryan lately. Ryan just was in a hospital with pneumonia, guys. Tina let us know that Friday on Bigfoot and Beer. So, let's really, really make sure that we get him on the prayer list. We all come from one creator. That's correct. That is correct. Nova's good. I spoke to him. Nova's good. I spoke to her. Donnie says, what are you talking about? Nova is doing a lot better, Charles. Thank you, Les, for that update. That is extremely, extremely important to me. Um, I that Sharon, if you're on here, how are you doing? 'Cause I know, your pain levels are still pretty high. Um, you know, so you know, all right. What else we got here? Yeah, I mean, it's too early to make claims on whether they are a native people. When you say people, I consider people um, civilized, modernized. Uh, that's what I consider people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't consider, we're only a couple chromosomes off from chimpanzees. Um, and I don't consider chimpanzees people. I consider them, a species of animal or a species of primate. Um, I think we have evolved to the point where we are no longer a species of uh, primate. I don't think we were ever a species of primate, um, like they said. I think, see, because I believe in Adam and Eve in the Bible. I believe that God created man, he created Adam, created Eve. Um, Also, there were also people on the earth at that time because when Cain left and went to the land of Nod, he found a wife. Where'd that wife come from? All right. Um, so I believe that wife was, probably Homo erectus or something, or back then, or whatever the case may be. So, you know, that's what I believe. Tomorrow is the big day, folks. Yep. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay, Tack. Yes, there was many mass extinctions. Yes, Nova still has a silent seizure, but he's doing better. Hoping to get him to a real good specialist. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be so awesome. All right, all right. Billy put the picture up on the ODU site, guys. Soundwave says maybe Bigfoot's just isn't smart like humans, but well, some humans ain't smart either, but good at what they made for. Could be maybe when natives lived and traded with Bigfoot, they got people idea. I do not believe that they traded with Bigfoot. What is Bigfoot going to have to trade? What, a deer? The Indians already killed them. Killed deer. They don't need to trade with a Sasquatch. There's nothing a Sasquatch has that an Indian doesn't have that they need. Trade is a two-way thing. I need something, you need something. I'm the only one that has it, you're the only one that has the other thing. So we trade. Okay? I don't believe that. I do not believe that. Um, there are a few tribes that claim that they trade with Bigfoot, but most of them don't. Most of them, there was very little interaction. Most Native American tribes, very little Squatch, okay? They were known as a wild species or the wild man, and they pretty much left them alone. I think Bigfoot is smarter than humans. I don't believe that because if he was smarter than humans, he would be creating things, building houses, uh, infrastructure, laws, uh, societal uh, norms, and stuff like that. Uh, they got a bad rap, Billy. My ex used to have one, and she was a good dog. Okay, that's what girl said. There are reports of gift trading. Remember, they left you at the geosite. Yeah, I understand that, but I don't think it was a trade like you're thinking. A trade is you have something that I need, and and I have something you need, so we trade. Indians can create the crafts that Bigfoot creates. So, if there was gifting, not trade, gifting between the tribes, it was more of a peace offering and more of because Indians are very spiritually minded, and they treat the land with respect. They were probably gifting the Squatch for safety reasons, number one, and number two, respect. That's what I would believe. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so that's just my theory. Your sound is cutting out, Charles. Sorry. I don't know why, because it's on the laptop. So I'm we're in the red. I mean, laptop's still not doing well. We're scratching. We're scratching by, guys. You know, uh, sound cutting off by end. My end, Billy. Here and there. I hope that's not true. Seems to be okay over here on my board, but that don't mean that it is. You know, Andy. Good morning. It's YouTube, most likely. Weather so bad. Yeah, I mean, it's cold. It's bad in some places, guys. So, not, yeah, it could be YouTube. It could be. You know what I'm saying? Les says, Charles, have you ever noticed around creeks or ponds where there is holes punched in the ice for them to get water? One time I've seen that. Me and Mr. Anderson actually seen that at when we were on our way back. Old Man Whistler's, we seen a rock about that big busted the ice at the pond, at the little pond at Old Man Whistler's. So yes, I have seen that, and it was right at the shoreline too. You can see the rock. You can see where the ice was broke around it. We are going into a deep freeze this week. Also, yeah, I know, man. It's gonna be, ugh, yeah. Nah, everyone. Hi, everyone. Throw us your temperature. It's 19. It's 19 in Michigan. Les said it was. Les said it was 3 degrees up there. Let me get a cough drop. Ugh, sorry, guys. But I had to get a cough drop. Still got a wild hair. Ugh. Can't find my nose clippers. Pisses me off. 73 in South Florida. That's what Soundwave says. It is 23 degrees here right now as we speak where I am sitting. Les says 3 degrees in Michigan. I'm in Missouri. Ooh, man, that's cold. With the wind chill, it's negative 15. Negative 15. Get my pen. Guess I need to write something down. I won't. What else we got here? You can have it. He says you can have it some way. Says, yeah, it wasn't too bad yesterday. Um, I didn't even take the heater to heat the shanty ice fishing yesterday, so it was not too bad yesterday. Okay, today it's going to be a little bit different. I can already tell. There's, I mean, I'm getting freeze warnings and extreme cold warnings on my phone. You know, uh, the cold weather advisory says on there. Yeah, and then yeah, they're giving me all kinds of advisories. Uh, There's advisories for all over the country. There's advisories. Wow, huh? Dang, that's crazy, guys. It's gonna be cold everywhere. Uh, Send that cold down here, Dillo. That's what Soundwave says. Supposed to be a high of 2 tomorrow. Pork and beans! Ah, good morning, pork and beans! Guys, yeah, drop your temperature. Let me know what your temp is around your area, okay? Uh, some of you already have, guys. So let's see. Sharon, what's up? We was just talking about you. I was hoping you'd get on and let us know how you're feeling today and make sure that you're okay. You missed the morning prayer, girl. Uh, Floyd Randall says, good morning, pork and beans. Good morning, pork and beans, everybody's saying. Good morning, Sharon. Snow says, Dello and Floyd. Snow. Gee whiz, high of 2, Tack. That's crazy. You guys must have to layer up. Oh, yeah, it's cold. Um, in Indianapolis, it's 20 degrees right now. That's what Bluto says, guys. And it's, yeah, there's a major cold wave going all over the country. You know that they moved the inauguration inside because of this. We're tough in the north. Yeah, yeah. Those, yep. Wisconsin, Michigan people, they're used to the cold, you know. Sitting under a heated blanket, Bluto is right now. There you go, bro. There you go. He's all up under. He's all up under a heated blanket. Yeah, yeah. That's probably. I gotta split wood today, but my buddy's got a heated uh, garage, so we can bring the wood in, split it. He's got a big wood burner in there, and I mean he could burn you out of there if he really wanted to. So we should be all right, splitting some wood today. Uh, he's gone through a lot of wood already this year, but he's got so much to split over there, and he does so much for me. Um, he he truly does. So I don't have a problem helping him out at all. He needs me out. You know, I'll go. I remember 30 and 40 below plus wind chill. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, it being blistering cold, big piles of snow. We got snow, but we ain't got, like no national emergency over here. We probably got maybe 8 inches on the ground, 8 over here, maybe. you know? So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. So, no snow here yet, Billy says. Only in the mountains. Okay. Mm, I need this coffee this morning, guys. I really, truly do. You know, I have a problem with no hunt today. Sure you do, buddy. You know, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we got a hunt coming up, you know, and still go outside to play. Yep, when we were kids, still go outside. Now, I'm old. I'm like, oh my God, it's cold out here, man, you know? When we were kids, we didn't care, you know? We were just happy to be out there, you know? What do you think Bigfoot do when it gets cold? Do you think they shelter? I think they do in temperatures, you know what I'm saying? Like 2 degrees and stuff like that. That's what I believe. I believe they huddle together for warmth. Um, that's what I would believe. But I also know that the caloric value would have to be very high. Um, so I'm wondering if they, you know, stack food somehow, or I don't know. I mean, that's a really, 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 really good question, Soundwave. I would imagine that they would have to either be very active out looking for calories. What's my number again? Donnie, 216-632-9385. So they would have, because when it gets cold, deer move and they're constantly eating. They'll be on their feet all day and eat, 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 eat until they can't eat anymore. You know, then they'll go find some conifers, pine trees, get underneath of them, you know, stuff like that. Take to the caves, yeah, homes, yeah, it could be, you know, areas like that. We've seen structures where they've built structures, uh, stuff like that. You know, I'm sure that there is some kind of shared body heat together. We are supposed to reach 9 degrees tomorrow. Um, I don't know who this is. Hold on. Hello? Have the best reaction to my comments. So I'm a comedian, so I'm just, you know. Oh. Your reactions to what I write are the best. All right, Donnie. All right, man. All right, buddy. So, um, I mean, you also got to remember that they're kind of built for this weather. Now, do I believe where Soundwave is? Do I believe that your species could survive in those temps? Probably not. Okay. Uh, that's why I believe in subspecies of Sasquatch. I believe there's subspecies. I believe there's Telebus pacificus and Telebus tuxicanus. Okay. The tuxicanus or Texacanus, according to the Miller documents, I believe that is the southern species, Louisiana, um, you know, Honey Island swamp monster, uh, or what they call the rougarou. It's the same thing. The skunk ape, okay, down in Texas, you know, those, I think that's a subspecies. Then I believe that we have two other subspecies. I believe that there is Telebus pacificus and Telebus atlanticus, which one is on the Pacific Ocean side, the other one's on the Atlantic side. I don't believe that there's very much difference in it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, Soundwave, they might be master of bushcraft. I mean, I How old are you, Donnie? That's what Billy wants to know. So Donnie said he's 45. So ish. Well, that means he's over 50. Yeah. So. Oh. Um. So with that being said, I mean, two things. They would either have to hunker to stay warm and preserve their calories, or they would have to gather and really, really feed up. So that's why when this cold front's coming up for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're going to see if there's even any movement. Billy Meyer says, "Who's single?" Yeah, well, we all know I'm single, and I don't know who else is single. Um, Delo's single, of course. I'm just messing with you. Bluto says Bigfoot species not much different than whites, Asians, Indians, and blacks. Well, I believe that, you know, well, I don't believe I know that the mitochondrial DNA is human, ancient human, female. The nuclei, we don't know. It could be Gigantopithecus blackie. It could be some kind of Pithecus species that we don't know. Um, I believe it's Denisovan, was the mitochondrial, was the female, and some kind of a Pithecus. That's why I have the Denisopithecus theory. If you look it up on Otto University, I made a short little video. I'm still working on the very long version of the Denisopithecus theory. Um, Short-faced bear. There you go, Kenneth. Good morning, by the way. Um, yeah, I mean, look at that. It lived in Arctic areas, you know, and they believe that the short-faced bear did not hibernate. They believe that it was a non-hibernating uh, species of bear. Um, that says I'm single. I've been that way for about 10 years. Oh yeah, that's right. Kenneth said he's seen a short-faced bear. Where at, Kenneth? I'd like to know, man, more about that. I remember you telling us that before. Where was that? That you've seen that? In 1969 on a creek. Okay. Man, that's interesting. Because there have been, other sightings of people claiming that they've seen that. And the giant sloth. There's been in the Amazon, there's been claims that of a giant sloth too. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. Ludo said he's been single since '09. Kenneth says he was 15 years old when he seen it. I bet you, boy, I bet you that was scary. Holy moly. You know, holy moly. They, it was in the daytime. He walked up to me. Oh man, that was, that had to be terrifying, you know? I knew Bigfoot is real mom's part Bigfoot. I don't want nothing to do with that, Dillo. You know? you know? I don't want nothing to do with that. Soundwave. Large extinct wolf species at Skinwalker Ranch and Alaska. The dire wolf. Just seen some footage. I did a little bit of research on them the other day on the dire wolves being discovered. Well, not discovered. They were known, but they're very rare. I believe that they're still around. I do. I believe the dire wolf is still around. I also believe that there's some really good evidence that there's still a Tasmanian tiger too, uh, running around. Yeah, those wolves are huge. They're called dire wolves. That is correct. There's a really good video out there of a dog messing with one, and you should just compare the size of this thing to a decent sized dog. Woo! It's crazy. You know, Kenneth said, walked like a man. Well, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I remember you telling us that. I remember you telling us that. You know, I got to get some coffee, guys. I'll be right back. I'm out. All right. I got my coffee. I'm back. Sorry, guys. All right. Me. We don't know what's out there. Oh, yeah. Listen, we only know half of what we know. As humans, we're arrogant. We believe we know everything. To your average person, when you tell them that, Sasquatch is real, they think you're crazy. Um, but I don't understand how you can come up with that opinion when you don't walk around the woods, when you're not out there looking for the evidence. You know what I'm saying? And the type of people that are in the woods aren't really the type of people that go blabbing their mouths, to the entire world, you know? I mean, let me tell you something 90% of the population, that if you drop them in the woods, they couldn't even get out of the woods. They wouldn't even know which way to go or what to do, you know? So, yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bluto, been married twice. That says. Tax says, the only thing I do know is out there is Sabe. Seeing is believing. Yeah, I believe in that. You know, my uncle's dog were under his house for a month. They were scared to death of it. Oh, I believe that 100%. I believe that. You know, it took me a long time to find Bigfoot exists. Tack. They have been coming to me, or I would still be in the woods, never knowing of them. Listen, you guys know I was a skeptic. When this channel was started, this channel was not started as a Sasquatch channel. This channel was a hunting and fishing channel. Okay, I've hunted and I have fished all my life in some deep woods, and I'm talking stuff. You're walking 3, 4 miles back. Okay, I've killed some amazing deer in my life, and I've never seen one until we got that report of that cinnamon one walking in the river. And then we went, and then we investigated. The next thing you know, file 18 came, which blew my mind. I was still on the fence with file 118. Then when we tracked them all the way to Whistler's, and I actually set eyes on them across that ravine. You guys remember that hunt? When that big one and that little one standing in front, and they looked down at each other and looked right at me. I could see their facial features. The camera didn't pick it up as that good, but my eyes did. And that was the definitive moment for me. You guys remember the rabbit hole video? I mean, that came right after that hunt. That was pretty amazing to me. Um, it was amazing. You know? Hold on, let's see. Make sure somebody didn't text us something here. Yeah, I seen it. Donnie, puppy is tearing up stuff. Oh man, yeah. Well, it's going to. It's a puppy. You know what I'm saying? It's just what they do. You know. So, but you know, you guys got to remember this channel wasn't started as a Sasquatch channel. Um, and then when I started going down the rabbit hole, and I really started looking at the sightings and the background of some of the people that do the sightings, that's what got me. We have police officers. There's even a sighting, a documented sighting from a U.S. senator. Okay, I mean, guys, some reputable people, firefighters. Okay, um, geez, just and then the amount of sightings. It was amazing to me. They will knock a tree down in front of you to stop you from walking up to the. Oh yeah, you got. I know they'll do more than that. 2 times I've had logs, trees thrown at my face and broke my nose twice. 2 different separate times. Yeah, I've been assaulted by a Sasquatch 2 times. You know, so anybody that says they don't harm you, yeah, right, lie. Because they don't want you in there. But we were also in there being very aggressive. First time, remember, I rubbed my face all over that tree. Remember? Yeah, had them 2 times to me. Yep. I don't feel bad, Billy. Natasha still does, and she's 6. I would like to see one, but it would probably scare the. Listen, a lot of people say that. It's life changing when you see one. It was life changing to me. Uh, there's so many emotions, so many questions instantly flood in. Um, your mind tries to rationalize it, and it tries to process it very quickly. Your mind tries to explain it away. Is that a bear? Is what is that? Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying. Um, and that's how it happened to me, and that's how I base a lot of these sightings on. You know, when you hear the interviewer go, "What what was you thinking?" Um, when you saw this thing, and and I'll know if you're lying right off the rip, because the first thing that happened, the first thing that your mind does is it instantly tries to rationalize it. That's a bit. That's gotta be a bit. This can't be real. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Um, Fear is the number one thing that instantly comes into your mind. So to counteract the fear, your mind starts working, trying to rationalize the fear, okay, of what you are seeing. Uh, he, yeah, Kenneth said he went into shock. You never walk in the woods the same after that either. You never. You're right. You're absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you're absolutely correct. So it's it's a scary thing while it is happening. The minute that you like it walks off or something, adrenaline rush comes in so hard with holy crap, I think I know what that was. You know what I'm saying? And then the reality sets in. And then like one of my favorite questions to anybody that's had a sighting is, so what was you thinking the day after? The day after your very first sighting, when you know exactly what it was, is probably the hardest part of the entire experience of seeing a Sasquatch. I, it was because that's all you think about the next day. You try to rationalize it. That couldn't have been what a million things go through your mind. You're thinking, okay, I was hallucinating. Maybe it was a bear. Maybe I didn't really, process what I was seeing at the time. Or, just so many things blow through your mind. It's um it's overwhelming. It really is. You know, I found it funny that when I'm out with friends in the woods, is how much more I see and hear than they do. Oh yeah, it heightens you. It heightens your senses. Believe that. It is. I mean, it's. See, deer don't know if you're looking at them, so they'll move. If you're in a tree stand, deer will just walk. Even if they know you're there, they'll still walk. Sasquatch know which way your head's turning, so they know that when your back's to them, they can move from tree to tree or get out of the vicinity, hide behind a tree. They know these things, okay, because they're smarter than deer. So it's not a hard concept to believe that, you know, they can stay hidden because if I see you in the woods first, I can make sure you don't see me. I don't care if I'm wearing blazed orange. All I got to do is, stay to your back and move from tree to tree when you're not, when your back's to me. That's it. Stay behind you. Uh, you know, and a lot of sightings will always say, that they tried to circle around. You know, you see, that's a very common in sightings. Okay, that they try to circle around. So remember that. You know. What else do we got? Sound wave. We got that woods radar, and in our minds, yeah, yep, yeah. It's a life changing experience, and it's so hard to put it into words. Hard to put it into words. Um, yeah, it just, you know, and especially if you've had more than one experience. It's easier to process. Like for me, listen, man, I'm 100% convinced. I don't ever sit here and go, well, maybe Sasquatch isn't real. Or I watch these shows where people and these scientists try to hit you with all this science and disprove it. And I'm like, you're an idiot. Because I've had multiple experiences with Sasquatch. I've probably seen them over 20 times. Okay. Maybe more than anybody. Maybe even more than Todd Standing, to be honest with you. Okay. Um, I don't know how many times he's seen, but I've seen him multiple times. We've caught him on camera over 20 times. You know, all the stolen footage from us. You guys know what, I mean, you guys remember, you were there with me live. All of this happened live. So there's no doubt in my mind the existence of a large North American primate. There's no, none, none at all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just some of the evidence is unbelievable, you know? I mean, even the footage that we got of the one walking or the one in the reeds, you know, that I show all the time, you know? I mean, we got them, you know? It's unexplainable, you know? Like the good one, like, you know, what this one, I think it's this one, where you can really study the gait on this thing, you know? I mean, if you watch this thing walk compared to the Patterson Gimlin film, it is so similar that it's just unbelievable. You know, it's just unbelievable. You know, so anything you don't hurt them, they hunt you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They know you're in their woods. Believe me, they know that you're in their woods. That's no secret, man. You know, they know you're in the woods. You know, unless you're going in there, and I'm talking total stealth mode. You know, which I've done before. I've lost them in the woods before. Remember the remember the one we caught, dude sitting in the tree stand, walking around the woods looking for me. Remember that? That was pretty good. That was a great video. A great video. So, you know, with that being said, guys, I mean, you know, my beliefs don't waver. I already know what the facts is, and it's all going to come out in a wash. You know, we'll have our day in court. We'll be vindicated. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know how they know the insects tell them. No, okay. That's what Kenneth says. Oh, yeah. Remember? Yeah, Dill. Remember when I was in that stand and I lost them and I climbed up in the stand real quick? You know, one thing that does impress me is how clean and quiet and quick they move. Yeah, yeah, that's amazing. It's it's amazing stuff. It truly is. You know. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get off here. It's 9:30. I got some stuff I got to do today. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And do me a favor today, man. Take a kid fishing sometime. Not today because it's going to be cold all over. We don't want them to get cold. But take a kid fishing. Invest in the youth because by doing so, you're investing in your own future, man. You know, don't let social media raise your children. Don't do that, Stephen Missy. You know, listen, that's the worst thing you can do. You know, let your kids sit in front of the Xbox or the PlayStation, or or just let TikTok run their life, or you know, I mean, it's not even worth my brain power, to do that. It's more important to me that we get out there and we interact with these children and the youth, or start some sort of a, club like the OIP project here at Outdoor University where we can mentor and teach. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this world is it's slipping so far, you know, away from the Christian values and just not even Christian values, just good wholesome values, you know, to begin with, you know. And also, thank a vet, okay? Because listen, I ain't got to explain. Look at your life and look at the freedom that you have. All you got to do is thank a vet, you know. Listen, man, small carbon footprint, guys. You take it in the woods or you take it in the water, leave with it, okay? I live in the outdoors. Don't litter my living room. I don't come and throw stuff in, on your floor. Take it, all right? 216 632 9385. That is my personal phone number right here. You call it, this phone will ring. I want you to know depression is real, and I am here and I love you. Okay? Want to talk? You want to vent? You want to cry? Call me. Let's do it. We'll do it together. Okay? One day at a time. That's all it takes. You know, the journey starts with the first step. All you got to do is just keep on stepping. That's it. And see what happens along the way. You know, listen, man, you see somebody down and out, or you see somebody that may just need a good word, say something, man. Say something, guys. It's not hard, you know? It's simple, okay? I'm Charles Mills with Outdoor University, and I want you to know that I love you. And when you get up tomorrow morning and you're brushing your teeth in that mirror, you look yourself in the face and you remind yourself that you was created in the image of God. All right? Act like it. I'll see y'all in the great outdoors. Coffee foot!